Okay, here, perpendicular lines intersect at 90 degrees. So, if we have these two lines, if they truly are perpendicular, we can measure them. It should be 90 degrees. But in algebra, we're not going to use that. We could in geometry class or even algebra class, we could. But I want to know how to do it without graphing it or without using a measurement thing. Okay? So, we're going to look at the blue line and the red line, and we're going to calculate the two slopes. So we'll see what they look like. Had to find good places to use for the slope, make sure it was clear. So now we can see we have the blue line we have negative 3/4. For the red line, and to the second slope, will be positive 4/3. So, we could look at that and see here the fractions are reciprocals of each other, and one is negative, one is positive. So for right now, that passes the test. Those two lines are perpendicular. But if that's confusing, one way you can do also is multiply the two slopes together. So the product of those two slopes is negative 1. When we look above here, we can see what? That the two slopes multiplied really equal negative 1. Let's do some short examples. before that, I have to show you how to write it. L1 is perpendicular to L2. And that's how you write it. So now we're not going to use a graph. We're going to use the definition of slope and perpendicular lines to see if these two are perpendicular or not. So the first, in A, the slopes are the coefficient of the x term. We have 1x positive, so positive 1, negative 1. So hold on. So we'll show our test, our multiplication test. The first slope times the second slope is negative 1. So it's true. Let's go to the second example in B. We have two slopes, 1/3, positive 1/3, and negative 3. Now we also have the reciprocal test. Look at 1/3, it's positive. Negative 3, is that a reciprocal of 1/3? Well, whole numbers written over 1. So we have 1/3, negative 3, 1. Flip an opposite sign. That works out. So the reciprocals and both the signs are different. Positive, negative. Could be negative, positive. As long as they're different, it's okay. So both ways, the product test, negative 1, or the reciprocal, the negative reciprocal, that test, they pass both. So they are perpendicular lines. That's all I have for this vlog. Thank you.